All right, so I have been seeing this video, and then, you know, the contrary person that I am, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this video. I ain't being like everybody else. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, that I really kind of like it though. And then I did a poll on my community tab on the LuuLuu channel, and people were like, yeah, we would like to see that. So I said, okay, well, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. So we doing it now. We are doing it now. So this is the 21. I'm not necessarily gonna say the best purchases. No, they kind of, because, well, you'll see what I'm talking about as we go forward, as we go into this. But 21 great purchases from 2021. So, oh, the reason why I'm doing this again, because listen, this is my second intro. So I just felt like I should say this here and there. Because I'm not going to say it all the time, you know, because I feel like it's disingenuous if I'm always trying to say it. But what I wanted to say is, hey, thank you. This channel just started, right? And let me tell you, for real, I don't even have 500 subscribers on here, right? But as of, I just looked, and I've got over 2,000 hours of watch time, which means that y'all really watching me. As I said, like Sally feels, you like me, you really like me. And the reason why I'm saying that is because for the people who are not part of YouTube, you know, to get monetized, you have to have 4,000 watch hours plus 1,000 subscribers. So it looks like if I keep on pace, I'll have the hours before I have the subscribers, which is usually not the way it goes. However, it goes like this for me all the time, is that I will wind up, the part that is usually the most challenging is getting the watch time, right? Well, I've got that, I'm getting the watch time, so I appreciate y'all for watching. And if you coming in and you new and you decide, hey, I'm a watcher and I'm a subscribe, appreciate you too. But I'm just saying, I really appreciate y'all because y'all really watch me. And even though I don't have like huge amount of views, I get a lot of watch time. So I appreciate y'all. So let's go on with this video. Okay, so before I get started, let's just have a few. I bought a lot. So in the way I was trying to remember everything I purchased was I went and watched a lot of my blind buys from last year. Now some things I remembered that I bought, but some things it was like, let's just go back, because a lot of things I buy are blind buys. So I went through, listed a lot of them, and then I said, okay. And then I was like, okay, which one are the best? Because there was quite a few, and I stopped. I actually didn't write down everything, but I wrote down a lot. And I was like, which ones are the best? So what I wanted to do was give y'all some kind of I wanted to not, how do I want to say this? Some houses I bought a lot of and loved from them. So I didn't want to do too many repeats of one house. So I just picked the one that was like, okay, that's the one I want to talk about. I also said, okay, what are the ones that are just like really just doing it for me? Now I am missing one right now, and I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna put it up here, if I can find it. Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna be like 22, y'all. It's gonna be I'm gonna have to call one an honorable mention. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call one of these an honorable mention, because you gotta have an honorable mention. That's the way we roll on YouTube. So let's get started. All right, one of the first ones. So love Maison Lancome. That's one of my favorite houses, and I got 4 this year. But this is the one that I want to talk about. This is Lavandis Trianon. Look at that beautiful bottle. Now, the first thing about this one is that we know this was a unicorn. People, we was trying to get it. It had been out of stock. I had heard about it. And to be quite honest, I wanted it because it was Maison Lancome. But I was like, lavender, I don't know, because I'm not a big fan of the note of lavender. I think Mon Guerlain smells like lavender fabuloso. But anyway, get this, and smelled it. I was like, OMG, this is so milky, just silk. It's like milky and sweet lavender. It's like a lavender drink. Like if I was drinking like a warmed up, cozy lavender milky drink. Like if I had lavender tea, but then I did it with milk. Like I made it like half and half. Like it was half water, but then it was like, you know, really rich cream that I did just to, you know, be on some fast shit, and then sweetened it up. That's Lavender's Tree and I said I was gonna talk faster, so let me go on through this. Sorry. Kiss Me Intense by Nicolai Parfums. This is a 30 ml. I've been trying not to use it too much because it's a 30 ml. But then I said, you know, you can get another one of these. So I'm probably gonna buy another one. But this is like this sexy, very sophisticated, very it's a sensual fragrance, because it's not sexy in the traditional vibe, but it's sensual, and it's got this almond and vanilla. It's kind of powdery, just very, y'all hear all these background noises? That's my radiator. But it's very sensual in a very quiet way. So this is like one of those, I always say this is like almost like you just are effortlessly sexy. That's Kiss Me Intense. Then we have Be by Ellis Brooklyn right here. This is this just deep, rich, syrupy, thick, kind of boozy honey vibe. Just love it. Just love it. Yeah, so, you know, and it's not for everybody. I would say this is not for everybody. You need to try it first, because it does have this brand note that gives it kind of like a, almost like a hot cereal kind of vibe to me, you know, but it smells so good to me. Boozy honey. That's all I got. Boozy honey. All right, now this one is kind of new to my collection, and so I'm just gonna show it to y'all. This is Amouroud's Golden Oud. This is an oud with no rose, but this is like a caramel sweet oud. It is stunning. It is very it's just decadent. You know, when you're wearing this, you just feel very it's a very opulent vibe to it. I mean, look at the bottle. So it has this very opulent vibe to it that is just, ooh, just rich and sweet. And then the oud is there though. So the caramel and oud just, they're just so, just sweet, but not too sweet. Let me stop. Let me stop. Now, y'all know I've gotten hooked on these too, but this is the one. This is the one that started me getting hooked, because the first one I got, didn't like. This is by La Maison de Vanille, Vanille Divine de Tropiques. This is just this kind of floral vanilla, but the vanilla is so deep and so rich. I know I've been talking about this a lot, so I'm not going to go on and on and on. I'm just going to stay right here. But yeah, this is just like a stunning, beautiful vanilla that's just rich, but not like alcohol-y, sugary, sweet vanilla. It's got this richness to it. It's very plush. And yeah, it just, and the florals are just right, but it's all about the vanilla. All right, now this house I have a lot of. Y'all know I love this house, and I had to say, okay, which one are we gonna say is the one that you really want to talk about? Now, the one my favorite, of course, I bought the year before, but this one right here, this is Histoires de Pafums Prolix. I need to see how much I got in here. Okay, I got a decent amount. This is, ooh, this is a rose oud. but it's real kind of incensey. It's very edgy. It's very, it's very, it's very bad girl. It's very, you know, boss. This is like a boss fragrance. Something that you be wearing like, yeah, what? So it's kind of got a bossiness to it, but it's very in your face. The rose is gorgeous. It's like a dark rose, and then the oud is just perfect. It's not too skanky, but you get that oud. You know it's there. It's like, what's up? So that's Prolix. Then of course, one of my favorite houses is Amouage. I only got one this year, right? I think I only got this one this year, and I'm okay with that. This is a bang. This is it. I still got a whole list of Amouages I want. And this is Figment Woman. First off, we know I love these bottles, but this is just this gorgeous tuberose. It's kind of spicy. It's kind of sweet, but not bubblegum sweet. The sweet is just like this really interesting sweetness to it. And of course, it's Amouage, so it's a very sophisticated fragrance, very swanky. I get lots of compliments when I wear this, and it's just really beautiful in its own way. And like it's called Figment, it makes sense because it starts one space, but then it gets better, and it just sits on your skin, and it's got this spicy sweetness to it. Yeah. Now, I've talked about this ad nauseum. It's discontinued. The next two will be discontinued. You got, well, no, this is the only one that's discontinued. The other one you might be able to find. This is Shanghai Tang Black Iris. Between this and Insolence, this is what started my iris kick. This has white florals in it, but the iris is so crisp, so clean, so beautiful, so botanical, so green, so fresh. Oh, I said a whole lot, didn't I? But that's what it is. It's very fresh. It's very beautiful. Just it's stunning on the skin, and it's y'all don't know it, but it's like 5 a.m. I could not sleep. I went to sleep too early, woke up, and I was just laying in the bed trying to go back to sleep, and I said, get some work done. So if I stumble a little bit, that's why, because sis needs to go back to sleep. But anyway, this is Shanghai Tang Black Iris. It's just this really extravagant iris. I want more from them, but this is discontinued. I want some more of these so bad, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them. Anyway, got a few from this house this year. This one right here, right here, right here. This is the one. This is from Moresque. This is Jasminisha. This is a gingered up spicy jasmine. Ginger was the thing this year. And here's the thing with this is that it starts out really gingery and fresh and jasmine. The jasmine's real fresh. It's very, it's not animalic. It's very garden. Like if you've ever smelled a jasmine from the garden, it smells like that. But then what happens as it dries down, it gets a little more, as I say, a little more expensive hotel soap or expensive hotel vibe, because it has this clean soapiness to it. And I don't normally like soapy fragrances, but something about this one is okay. So it's kind of got this clean soapiness to it that is lovely. I love it. So yeah, this is Jasminisha by Moresque. This one, I done told everybody about it. I don't know why y'all waiting on this thing. It's less than $30. And this is so good. This is La Belle et Ocelot by Salvador Dali. The bottle is gorgeous. And this, if you one of them people who be like, oh my God, it smells cheap. No. This is very sophisticated. It is a very elegant fragrance. It is It's it's got a floralness to it, but it's very it's very glamorous. But, and I know I'm not giving y'all the fragrance of it because it's kind of hard to explain what it smells like. It really is. But let's put a little thing and let's just spray some of this, because I just love this stuff, man. I just love this stuff. But yeah, so it's Isabella Ocelot. It's an amber floral, but it's got this richness to it. I know it has, I think it has a little osmanthus in it, so it has a slight apricot-y vibe to it. So it's kind of sweet, floral, a little spicy, but not super spicy, but just like, oh, it's just good. It's just good. I'm gonna need to pull this out and wear this soon. I don't know why I ain't been wearing a lace. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I got all excited. Now let's just talk about this. This was the it girl at the beginning of the year. This was the it girl, and we had to have her. This is La Belle Le Parfum. This is the older sister of La Belle, and this is the more deeper, richer, you know, full of tonka bean. Ooh, she's good. I think Let Go of the Pear, it has the tonka bean. It's a much richer fragrance, and I'm here for it because I do like La Belle. The thing with La Belle was that I like it. It's very pretty. Like when people were talking about, oh, date night and sexy, I never got that from La Belle. I got flirty, I got romantic, I got girly, right? This is woman. This is sexy. This is, you know, sensuous. This is the date night. This is when I think of date night. You know, you dress beautiful with your date and y'all going to a romantic dinner. This is what I think of, because it's so deep and so rich and so sweet, and the sweetness is very, it's not sugary sweet, it's got that tonka bean, deep, rich sweetness. So that is La Belle Le Parfum. Now let's talk about the other it girl that came out later on. Was it right behind this one? I can't remember. But this is L'Entre de Rouge. Oh, man. Damn. It's gingered tuberose. That's all I got for y'all. Gingered tuberose. This thing is so gorgeous. Oh, man. This is sexy as fuck. You know, I ain't gonna say sexy AF. I'm Louise. I cuss. Sexy as fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna do it right now because it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to go back to sleep for a while. Okay, we know I love Elizabeth Arden, right? We know I love Elizabeth Arden. She's one of my favorite houses, like for inexpensive, really good quality fragrances. And so we bought a lot this year because we was on some bullshit as always. But this is the one. This is in Fifth Avenue NYC Premiere. This is the one from this year. I tell everybody that this is my alienesque. And I know I've seen things with it. People say that it reminds them of Attic. But that's not what it gives to me, because I get the jasmine. It's like a lighter version of Alien to me, which I'm here for, because me and Alien we don't vibe like that. But me and this one, we vibe like that. And so it's a little bit rich, it's a little bit lighter, but it definitely has that kind of Alien jasmine vibe. So that's why I love this one. Love this one. Here we go. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna talk about Elie Saab. Elie Saab. Now this one is the one from this year that I want to talk about. I bought essences this year and everything, but this one, Cure Ylang. This is another Kirkjan from Elie Saab, and this is so sexy. It is leather and it is ylang, and something about it is so sexy. But this is like, you have to be really And this would be sexy on any gender. But you have to be very confident with this fragrance because it is so strong. It is so in your face. It ain't playing with you. No, it's not playing. It's not, no, she not playing. She not playing. And you have to be confident wearing this because this is a fragrance that could wear you. So you guys to wear the fragrance. You can't let it wear you. But it's leather, and the leather is rich. And then you got this beautiful ylang ylang. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Now let's talk about some ambers I got this year. So we got a few ambers here. Now here are my ambers. The first one I'm going to talk about is this one. This is by Giardino Benessere. It's just called Amber. This is a house that is affiliated with Tiziana Terenzi, because the perfumer is Paolo Terenzi. And this is my spring and summer amber. This thing is so beautiful. It has a lightness to it. It's very ambery, so it's got that kind of amber vibe, that sweetness, but it's really toned down. It's not as rich as most ambers, because most of the time we pull them ambers out in the winter time. You know, it gets cold because they're rich, they're deep, they're heavy. This is not. This is like the light amber that you can wear in the warmer weather. So if you like live in a warmer climate, but you be like, some of these ambers are too heavy, try this one, because it's going to be just beautiful, and it's going to like sing on your skin, especially when it's warm outside, because it's light and effervescent, but it's still sweetly ambery. So that's that one. Now this one, this was the best amber I found this year. Now, of course, I don't know if y'all can find it because it has been on the low. People been looking, and I don't know if you can find it now. But this is Aubusson's Liquid Amber. Super inexpensive, but so damn good. Oh my God. Let me just do that again. Let me just do that again, y'all. So this is just the spiciest amber I have. It's got nutmeg in it, it's got cinnamon, it's got ginger, it's got this sweet, I think, caramel in it. It is sweet, but not too sweet, and it is spicy, and it is good. And it was less than $20, baby, but it is so damn good. So if you see this, like, you know, you can find these at like Marshall's, Burlington. I'm gonna go look for these too soon, because there's a few more that I want to try. Grab this one right here. I'm sorry, did I show that to you? I Liquid Amber. Okay, so there we go. Now, this a house that y'all know I fell in love with. I went from barely knowing who they are to owning, what is this, 6 or 7 of these things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, maybe 6 I own. But anyway, the Attar Collection. Now, there's 2 that I really love them in general. Like, I really like the ones I have. But there's 2 that that just like snatched my soul, right? But this is the one that snatched my soul and ran away with it. This is Contact Night. I don't even need to say nothing. This is cherry cinnamon. I love this damn thing. Oh my goodness. I have to stop myself from wearing it because it's so freaking good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, but anyway, Contact Night. Ooh. Yes, child. Yes. Yes. Now, got a lot of Montales. And I got quite a few this year that I like. I like Sweet Oriental Dream. I like, did I get Oud Maison this year? No, I think I got that last year. Because yeah, because that would have been definitely here. I got Pure Gold. I got Gold Flowers. I got Daydreams. I got a lot that I really, really like. But I decided that this is the one that I'm going to talk about right now. And that is Honey Oud. Can y'all see honey oud? Ooh. Honey and oud. It's got some rose in it and all that other good stuff, but the honey is perfect and the oud is gorgeous. It is just perfect. I love this fragrance. And let's just spray her. Let's just spray her. And don't get me wrong, Sweet Oriental Dream, Pure Gold, Daydreams, those are beautiful fragrances. But honey oud just took the cake for me. Yeah, there's this, like, the honey is not too rich. It's like that perfect sweet honey. It's not like bee where it's a super rich syrupy one. It's like a lighter honey. It's like it reminds me of like wildflower honey, you know, as opposed to like the honey, your regular honey. This is like going to like a beekeeper and getting that honey. So there's a lightness and there's a floralness to it, and then the oud is there, but the oud is not so Montale skanky that it's not gorgeous. So this is honey oud by Montale. Then of course I'm the Mancera queen. I'm not the king like centrifugal force, but I am the Mancera queen. And so with that being said, gotta put a Mancera in here. And I was like, what Mancera? I didn't buy a lot of Mancera. Well, actually I did buy more than I thought. Femininity, Juicy Flowers, because I bought them at the beginning of the year. Pink Prestigium. I bought a few of them this year, but this is the one. Oud Orchid. Now really ain't no oud in here. I looked up the notes. Ain't no damn oud. But damn, this shit is good. There's a cleanness to it, but it's this beautiful, kind of slightly fruity, kind of fruity, juicy floral. The floral is so beautiful. It's similar to my friend Musky Garden, but it's a little more lighter and it's got a more soapy vibe to it. In a good way though, because it's not like soapy you got bubbles on you can't get them off. It's like soapy like you clean, like that cleanness to it. So there's a clean vibe to it. Oh man, this is good. All right, so now there's another house that I fell in love with this year. Oh, I haven't said any I haven't mentioned it yet, so I know right now if I paused and said okay, slow down, write it, put it in the comments, y'all would be able to tell me. And that is Dreamhouse Ikiryo. So I have 6. I had none, but I got 6, and there's some more I want. But this is the one I want to talk about. This is On Erosion. This is so simple, yet so beautiful. Now I've always said, like I keep saying, he has a very, Vincent from Dreamhouse Ikiryo has an aesthetic, and you get it in all of his fragrances. Very otherworldly, slightly gothic, but all gorgeous. This is a tea fragrance. Got a little ISO-E super in it. It's got tea. It's a white tea. It's got a little blackberry, a little musk. I know those don't sound like they would do all this, but I promise you they do. It's just this really pretty fragrance. It's very, this is like some of his other ones are a little more, are deeper and a little richer, and like really like you go, oh, this is the likable one. This is very likable, but yet interesting. So it has a dreaminess to it, but it's interesting, and not like your normal just, oh, you know, I just throw this on. It's the musk is perfect. The blackberries give it a juicy fruitiness, but it's very subtle. And then yeah, it's Dreamhouse, and there's some more I want. Okay, somehow I forgot this one, so I'm gonna put this almost at the end. I don't know where I'm putting it, but anyway, I forgot to talk about this one. This is Atelier de Orgeois. I don't know, design. I don't know. Choir of Angels. This is just Choir of Angels. Now, I know everybody loves Lune Feline, Rose Omiati. This just don't get enough love. This don't get enough love. This is a beautiful floral. It has osmanthus in it, honey, a little, it's got some fruit at the top. I can't remember, like mandarin orange or something. So it has a juicy, fruity vibe in the beginning, but really what it is this beautiful, stunning floral with this sweetness from the honey. It is gorgeous. I love this. This is like, you know, this is summertime. This is summertime luxury. And y'all know I try, you know, I try to balance everything, but this is summertime luxury. This is a summertime luxury fragrance. This is one of my, you know, if I was living my pre-COVID life, this would have been going up to rooftop bars, chilling, having cocktails, smelling motherfucking good. That's what this is. This is, you know, Choir of Angels by Atelier des Ordres. Now, I have one that's going to be my honorable mention because I had it out and then I said, oh shoot, no. But I'm going to do this honorable mention. This one was so inexpensive. I don't know if you can find this again, but this is by Roger and Galette. This is an extrait de cologne and it is Neroli Faceti. Now, I purchased this because I was like, oh, it's like an extrait de cologne. I said, let me see if these are like on par with Jo Malone, because you know Jo Malone is overpriced for, you know, the longevity that you get. So I was like, well, what about these? Maybe these are similar because this is an extrait de cologne, right? Now, when I got this, I was like, okay. It sat around for about a month because I was like, why did you buy this? It was super inexpensive. But I was like, why did you buy this? You're not a big Neroli fan. And then I put it on. And baby, this is so pretty. This is like, it has orange blossom in it too. So it has not just Neroli, but orange blossom. So the orange blossom gives it a more sweetness because Neroli can be a tad bit bitter, you know, kind of sharp. So it takes away that sharpness of Neroli and gives it like the sweetness, just like you get the full amount of the orange tree, orange blossomy kind of vibe. Oh man, so then I was like, what did I miss? This is like really refreshing, really gorgeous for spring and summer because it's light, it's refreshing. Definitely vibes like a Jo Malone. Definitely. I'm gonna keep looking for these because I have another one. Tuberose is nice, but this is the one that was like, yes. And it was such a surprise because like I said, I don't even know why I was buying it. You know, that's why that is why I am watching myself now, because I like this. I was like, why did you buy it? I don't know. I had no idea, but that's where I went with it. In my head, I said, maybe this is like Jo Malone, but inexpensive, and I can tell people about it. So now I am. But yeah, it's sweet, but not too sweet. It's like refreshing, got a little greenness to it. This is so good. Okay, so anyway, let me stop there because I'm looking at my time and I'm like, damn, you was trying not to go this long, and now we in a 30-minute damn video. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. As always, you know, that was a terrible ending. And I'm going to leave it there so y'all can see the things that happen in our heads. And when we're trying to do these videos and then we have to like go, wait a minute, what the fuck did you say? So here we go. Let's try that again. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me because, of course, this is a long one. So, you know, this is a premiere, probably a Sunday night one. Thank you so much, y'all. We will always have a good time. And if you know, so that's it. It's your LuuLuu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. As opposed to taking out the bloopers and put them in the front or the back, we just gonna let them roll in the video.